Mr. Nobel Peace Prize himself strikes again. Yeah, he strikes again. He strikes again. Another war that we're going to pay trillions of dollars to have to be in for nothing. More lives lost, more injuries, more sorrow, more debt. That's what we're going to get, guys. It's going to be like another 2003, going into Afghanistan, followed by going into Iraq, and the only ones who win are the ones gambling on the war. Yeah, they're winning. You know how they're winning? They're winning on the gas market right now. That's how they're winning. And a lot of people who don't know about this type of shit, they wouldn't have a clue. They would think it was just, normal standard procedure, but it's not. This is a gas scam that's going on right now. Because what's going to happen is these rich motherfuckers, these oligarchs that are all tied in with Trump, once these gas prices start going up, they're going to be gambling like they've been gambling with the stock market. And in turn, they're all going to get very wealthy on these gas prices that keep fluctuating. It's all one big game, one big scam. It's like the Michael Franchise gas scam on steroids. And this is what's going on with not just the gas, but what's been going on with the stock market. And it's all a game that these rich oligarchs play while they sit in their ivory towers and they send the poor and young out to fight for their profits. And this is no exception to the rule. This is just another way of them to get you to buy in to their freedom fighting campaign, which they've been doing since I've been alive. It's always an excuse. There's either weapons of mass destruction, there's a threat headed to America, yet none of the missiles that Iran has can even make it to America. But that's why they're striking targets. A lot of people don't understand that. Like, why are they hitting Bahrain? Why are they hitting Dubai? Well, they're hitting all these places because they have American interest literally in their borders. Bases, troops. So they're going to hit them where they think they can and where they can hurt them. But see, a lot of people don't know Iran is being very conservative right now. They're being more conservative than Trump's actually a conservative. See, they haven't even launched a fraction of what they have. And all they're launching right now is all their shit that's dated anyway. Their drones and all their missiles they're firing are over a decade old. So they haven't even gotten into the good stuff yet, and let's hope they don't. Let's hope this doesn't turn into another 12-day war, 20-day war, 100-day war, maybe 1,000-day war. Because every day that war goes on, we lose lives. We see troops come home with wounded. And we add trillions of dollars to a deficit that's already sinking our economy. But I digress. So let's get to why all this stuff is happening. We all know why it's happening. It's happening because of a Polish man named Benjamin Wilenkowski, who goes by the name Benjamin Netanyahu, who likes to cause problems in the Middle East. But yet, he's from Poland. He was born in Tel Aviv, yes, but his roots, his whole family's Polish. And there's reports on where he is. There's some people saying he's in Germany, he's in another European country. But I thought Benjamin Netanyahu or Benjamin Wilenkowski had warrants, and he'd be arrested if he went to these countries. See, they lie again. They sit there and they tell you, oh, he's a wanted man. If he comes to our country, he'll be arrested. But yet Wilenkowski goes to these countries and he's not arrested. He's greeted, he's hidden, and he sits there until the war's over in Israel. Then he takes his Polish ass back to Tel Aviv, where he can make his victory speech about how they've done so well and they've won so much, and they're much safer. But we've been hearing that shit for 30 years now from him. He's the reason why we got into the Iraq war. He came to Washington, D.C. and told Congress that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction and they were only weeks away from using them. Well, over 20-something years later, there still hasn't been one weapon of mass destruction found in Iraq. But yet, the American people are going to buy the same bullshit again, and they're going to start pulling out their flags and ribbons and supporting a cause that America has nothing to do with at all. This is not our fight. None of these are our fights. This is all brought on by Wilenkowski, also known as Netanyahu, the Polish man who is starting wars in the Middle East where he has no business even being. Anyhow, guys, I am so glad to be back. I'm going to be back on here later on. And please, like always, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. You don't have to donate or give anything. I know a lot of these channels out here ask you for donations and help, but to be honest with you, I don't need your donations and I don't need money from you. All I need for you is to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I can keep bringing you content every day. Thanks again, and like always, take care of yourself and each other. Bye.